So I was thinking, just in case this whole thing works out, I would like to have my responses to the political compass just out there for the record, you know? Let's do it. If economic globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve humanity rather than the interests of transnational corporations. Yeah, whenever did the interests of corporations align with those of humanity? I'd always support my country whether it was right or wrong. No, absolutely not. No one chooses their country of birth, so it's foolish to be proud of it. Is it foolish? I think we should feel neutral about our countries. Our race has many superior qualities compared with other races. No. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. No, you can have many kinds of enemies all at once. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. Yes, but I'm not talking about Israel. There is now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. Yes, but also there also kind of always was. Don't see the relevance of the question. People are ultimately divided more by class than by nationality. Yes. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. No, it's not. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. Yes, they do. From each according to his ability to each according to his need is a fundamentally good idea. I have a problem with this proposition because it simultaneously says that it's going to bring about a utopia, but at the same time, it's possible only within a utopia. So, no, it's not a fundamentally good idea. I think it fundamentally misunderstands how humans are. The freer the market, the freer the people. No, but not strongly. It's a sad reflection on our society that something as basic as drinking water is now a bottled, branded consumer product. Yeah. Land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold. I do believe there can be a society or a civilization that can be structured in such a way that land does not have to be a commodity, but for the time being and for the foreseeable future, that's just not going to happen. It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society. Yeah. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade. Yes. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its shareholders. No. The rich are too highly taxed. The rich pay taxes? Those with the ability to pay should have access to higher standards of medical care. No. Governments should penalize businesses that mislead the public. Yes, but also good luck penalizing most businesses out there. A genuine free market requires restrictions on the ability of predator multinationals to create monopolies. Yeah, abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should always be illegal. No. All authority should be questioned. Yes, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. That's stupid. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any theaters or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis. Yeah, schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. Oh no, that would end badly. All people have their rights, but it is better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. What does that even mean? And also, that question just rubs me the wrong way. Good parents sometimes have to spank their children. No, at least not according to the research. Not judging anyone personally. It's natural for children to keep some secrets from their parents. Yeah. Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a criminal offense. It shouldn't. The prime function of schooling should be to equip the future generation to find jobs. Agree, but not strongly, because that's not the only function. People with serious inheritable disabilities should not be allowed to reproduce. Oof. Strongly disagree. I do think it is selfish to choose to have kids when you have serious inheritable disabilities, especially in a world that just doesn't cater to disabilities. But putting this into law, that could end badly. So no, the most important thing for children to learn is to accept discipline. Absolutely not. There are no savage and civilized peoples. There are only different cultures. Sure, why not? Those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity should not expect society's support. That's a loaded statement. And the reality is never that simple, so no. When you are troubled, it's better not to think about it, but to keep busy with more cheerful things. Yeah, I guess. First-generation immigrants can never be fully integrated within their new country. Disagree. What's good for the most successful corporations is always ultimately good for all of us. Absolutely not. No broadcasting institution, however independent its content, should receive public funding. No. Our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counterterrorism. Yep. Significant advantage of a one-party state is that it avoids all the arguments that delay progress in a democratic political system. Disagree because I refuse to entertain an idea where a one-party state is a legitimate state of affairs. Although the electronic age makes official surveillance easier, only wrongdoers need to be worried. No. The death penalty should be an option for the most serious crimes. No. In a civilized society, one must always have people above to be obeyed and people below to be commanded. Hierarchies are not genetic. So, no. Abstract art that doesn't represent anything shouldn't be considered art at all. That's a loaded statement as well, and I think I know what they're referencing, so no. In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation. Ugh, no. It is a waste of time to try to rehabilitate some criminals, or perhaps our knowledge in how to rehabilitate them is lacking. So no. The business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist. No. Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. Duty. Disagree. Almost all politicians promise economic growth, but we should heed the warnings of climate science that growth is detrimental to our efforts to curb global warming. And what do we do about it exactly? Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. No. Try asking that someone in China or Turkmenistan. Astrology accurately explains many things. No. You cannot be moral without being religious. No. Charity is better than social security as a means of helping the genuinely disadvantaged. I think what they're asking is how I feel about when money goes through the government apparatus. And the fact is, when money goes through the government, a large part of it just vanishes. So I do think it would be better to have a more direct way of helping people, but I don't know that charity is an adequate replacement. So I'm gonna put disagree, but I don't know enough about this to have an informed opinion. Some people are naturally unlucky. Agree, and I know such people. It is important that my child's school instills religious values. Oh no. Sex outside marriage is usually immoral. No. A same-sex couple in a stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from the possibility of child adoption. Strongly agree. The primary thing that a child needs is caretakers and emotional stability. Pornography depicting consenting adults should be legal for the adult population. Yeah, what goes on in a private bedroom between consenting adults is no business of the state. Yeah, strongly agree. No one can feel naturally homosexual. No, disagree. These days, openness about sex has gone too far. No, appropriate education prevents a lot of harm. Let's see where I stand. Almost the exact same as last time. Bye.